Lovely starshine lights my way to bed. Magic rainbows glisten in my head. Just like a child I live in Wonderland. All my dreams are coming true. Heavy shackles used to hold me down.
Hi, and welcome to Handmade by Ditsy Tulip. I'm Mal. A really quick video today just to share with you a different type of project that I've been working on this week, and that is some sweet little project bags to help me store things in my sewing room. I don't know if I can fit them in, so here they are. So they're really simple, like duffel style drawstring bags, and I've used contrasting fabric. So I've got remnants of the Millerain waxed cotton at the base, and then I've got some lovely Cath Kidston fabric on the main bit of the bag, and then I've just used contrast quilting fabric around the rim. So that one's just slightly, it's the same, just slightly different on the rim. They're drawstring, so they're really easy to open and close. And then they are fully lined, so I've just used a contrasting, again, quilting cotton lining fabric. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see, but I've added a nice deep zipper pocket as well, so it makes it really useful for kind of storing little bits of cotton and little scissors and things like that. So yeah, what I'm going to use these for primarily is storing work in progress projects. So for example, I've got my ginger jeans that I'm working on very slowly, so I'm going to kind of fold the pieces up and keep them in this project bag. And then I have added little hardware hooks as well, so they can be hung up on the sewing room wall also. So I think they, you know, a nice sweet little addition, and this fabric matches a lot of the bits and bobs that I've got in my sewing room, so they'll match pretty well also. This one I'm using to store my hexie quilt that I've been working on for ages and ages. I'll just show you where I'm up to. So it's a Tilda hexie quilt, which I'm purely doing by hand, so kind of hand piecing the hexies and then adding them onto the quilt. And I only do it a little bit here and a little bit there, so it's taking ages, and I'm absolutely fine with that. But there's plenty of space in here to store this, along with hexies that are cut out and hexies that have been paper pieced together ready to add to the quilt. So loads of space in there for that. Just makes it really handy to keep everything together, but I can also take this with me as well if I wanted to do a bit at work, or if I was going on holiday or something. I could take the bag quite easily with me. What I did use, which has made a huge difference, is the By Annie Soft and Stable bag stabiliser. So I've been watching a couple of craftsy hand bag making classes. One of them I watched was Design Your Own Handbag, which is what kind of gave me the idea and the foundation to make this. Didn't use a pattern, I just made it myself. It's a really simple kind of rectangle type shape. And another one is some classes that are done by Annie, and she introduces you to her Soft and Stable, so I thought I'd give it a try, and it's really good. It is pricey, so it did cost about 20 quid, I think it was, for a metre. 150 wide and about a metre long was about £20, so it's not a cheap option, but I really wanted these to work out nice and to stay stable and kind of stand up like that rather than flopping down, and these do stand up nice and stable, but they're still soft and durable as well. So for me it was worth paying that bit of money. I've never really been one for making handbags because I found it mega expensive, so all the hardware and the handles, like if you wanted to buy a nice set of handles, it's about 15 quid, so I just find it really pricey. However, what I have been doing is going around charity shops and finding nice old leather vintage bags and things like that, and then what I'm going to do is recycle the handles and the hardware where possible, so I'm doing it in an economic way as well, because I do think I'm not a huge handbag person myself. I tend to have 1 or 2 which I use all the time, but I think they're great for gifts and things like that. So yeah, I think I'll have a go at recycling handles and hardware, and I'll keep you posted with any more that I make. So that was it. I just wanted to drop in to show you something a little bit different, because it's not clothing, but I did really enjoy making these, and I'll definitely be making some more. I think I'd like to have perhaps 4 or 5, so when I've got different sewing projects on the go, I've got somewhere to store them. And then because I've added like little hooks here, I can add little labels, like luggage labels, so I can put a label on as to what project is inside it and things like that, and play around with different fabrics. So that's it. Have a wonderful week, whatever you're up to, and I will see you very soon. Bye!
Just like a prisoner when his sentence ends, all my dreams are coming true. I think I'll go